got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Shakes.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace? Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Aksel called Aksel called Aksel called Aksel called Aksel called.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Baba.
White people be like,
Good night.
What's up, guys? It's Shay Carl. Ah. 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 Oh.
Why you got necklace?
He 7 months shakes in going to bed. Goodbye cat kiss.
Oh. I've seen footage. If you want me to knock it off, press subscribe. That's right. You're going.
Why you got so many necklace? Why you got necklace?
Knock it off. How was my day? I made pasta. A lot of it. And then I ate all of it. And then I laid down for 4 hours. What kind of pasta? Fucking...
White people be like,
Kysymysmerkki, 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 kysymysmerkki. What's up, gang? VOD's gonna be awesome. True. So true. So freaking true. So real and so true. Yes. Yes. Ugh. I'm stupid. Shut up, bitch. Cut your hair. It's feminine. Guys, what is the worst TV show ever made? Grey's Anatomy? Bruh. Do not say Cool Dog. That's not funny. Mr. Meaty? What was the question? What was the best TV show ever made? That was what the question was. You guys got fucking horrible taste. What's with all the people saying Riverdale? Glee? Spill your opinions on Glee then? I'm still convinced that all of you guys liking Glee is like a joke. It's ironic.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Yes, fuck Glee.
White people be like,
Dance party.
You know what I watched today? You know what I watched today? I watched fucking... Honestly? No, I did not watch Glee. I have no reason to watch Glee. I don't care. I watched Cat in the Hat. That shit... I thought it was gonna be like a really boring movie because it has a 2.3 on Letterboxd. That shit is crazy good. That shit is unhinged, mentally ill, cocaine-induced cinema. That movie is fucking crazy. And it's another film which exemplifies that people on Letterboxd hate having fun. They hate fun. They love to analyze everything because they're little bitches. You have a fly in your room? It's my friend. The director of Cat in the Hat has no other works I want more so bad. Because when you make something like that, there's no fucking point in making anything else. Because you're not gonna fucking do anything better. They're never gonna fucking live up to that again. How does your hair grow back so fast? What serum are you using? It's called being fucking awesome. It's a toupee. Dude, if that was my toupee, worst, cheapest piece of shit toupee ever made. Who up sucking on they vape right now? I vaped in the United Kingdom. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'll come out of the closet and say, I vaped. I vaped the little lemon flavor, and then I vaped the little grape flavor. And it was very fun. That's why I'm late. Guys, big announcement on the horizon. Juicer announcement right now, in this moment. That's right, guys. There is an actually Twitter community. Fucking crazy, man. Now all of you little weirdos can come together and be really fucking bizarre. Together. You look like a minion? Just got accepted into AMIU, actually Mental Illness University. This is awesome. Guys, one thing though, if you guys keep posting very unflattering photos of me into this community, I'm going to ban you. This is not the first person who has done this. I don't like this trend that is going on. This isn't a real picture, by the way. This is nowhere near. This is made up. Ew. Nah, low-key, that's what I look like. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect all that. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of, oh my god. I should stop scrolling through this before something... Look, what is this? Why? My forehead is not this big. It probably is. No, it's not. How do you join? An easy way to get access is to go to Remember 2008 Twitter. And right here, you will see a link. Or I can just give it to you. Maybe. Copy link. Look. There it is. Yeah, dude, what face of your soy? I'm just messing around. I'm in a little bit of a jokey mood today. Jokes are flying all over the place. I'm contributing humor to the discourse today. And you know what? I'm gonna try to brighten some days today. Okay? Because you know what? You guys are all freaking amazing, and you guys all freaking deserve a fan freaking fabulous day. Because you know what? Normal is not something to aspire to. It's something to get away from. And you know what? Here's another one, guys. I just thought about this. You had a purpose before anyone had an opinion. Dream big, start small, but most of all, start. You're stressing Weston out with this music?
like I said, I'm in a little bit of a silly mood today, and I'm trying to brighten your day. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. I'm not reading this off of Google. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like you fucking kids have never been around a real thinker, a real psychologist, philosopher. Someone's coming up with original fucking quotes and you guys are on my dick. Relax, man. I'm coming up with this shit by myself. I don't like this silly, goofy mood anymore. I'm just trying to brighten some days, man. What have you done in the last, like, you know what I mean? I've done more today than some of you guys have done in the last year because I'm trying to brighten your day. The best investment is yourself. Nah, you know what? Scratch that. The best investment? Nah, never mind. Don't it feel good to drive a bus? The best investment is crypto? Very true. UMA. Everybody get into UMA. Weston Corey's a big supporter. Weston Corey has said multiple times, it cannot fail. Everybody get in. Buy now. And he's actually giving you a money back guarantee. If the coin flops, he will give you your money back ×2. So even if it does bad, your investment will get doubled. Someone in chat just said, best investment is Aksel merch. Lamau wouldn't know. Ignore what other people think. Most people aren't even paying attention to you. Guys, new merch. New merch coming out soon. Nah, just fucking around, man. Just a little bit of humor.
White people be like,
Fortnite balls.
I think people gotta realize what they realize, that social media ain't the move anymore. Social media is not cool, man. All right? We gotta stop sharing posts and start sharing moments with each other. Do you know what I'm talking
white
about?
people be like,
Like, I feel like now we don't have that much eye contact, but we have a lot of iPhone contacts. I just found your merch on Amazon. Do not buy it. Do not buy it on there. I know very dangerous men who will come to your house and don't buy it. Okay? Do not buy it. Nowadays, there's too much iMessage, but not enough iMassage. Who's massaging me? Nobody. I got my cool dog hoodie, but my Kuba shirt never came. You gotta reach out to support for that. You gotta get your refund. What the hell is that about? What the fuck? You gotta get your money back.
I got hit by a bus, bro.
I just found your merch on Facebook Marketplace. No. No, you did not. That's a lie. But Facebook Marketplace is a really good place to meet new friends. Am I still bald? No. In the space of like 16 hours, I've actually regrown my hair out. But like I'm just like kind of wearing a hat right now. Is that where you met Hoover? No, me and Hoover met at a gay night. Wife of Shrek, 15 months. Sienna Big Loser, 6 months. Olive Epic, thank you to 7 months. I'm Luco, 8 months. Gabia HS, 7 months. Sue Lily, 13 months. Elizabeth, 4, thank you, 7 months. Sandra's Not Cool, thank you, 11 months. Kyla Knight, 8 months. Mia Isabel, 15 months. Ham Juice, 21 months. Addie Toots, 11 months. Dumb Jade, 3 months. Ghoul Piss, 3 months. Adelina Slansky, $1. My grandma bought a keyboard piano on Facebook Marketplace. Shout out to all the grandmas in the world, you know what I mean? Grandma, grandpa, what's up with that? The real poets were the people who created this beautiful language. Let's talk about that for a second. Grandpa is short for grandparent. Grandma is short for grandparent. Grand Karen, dude. Patriarch and matriarch, I think. Atriarch. I don't care about no patriarch, matriarch. I just want to watch some atriarch. Do I support women? Yes. Yes, I do. Your head looks like a lemon? I am a little lemon. Squeeze me and find out what... I can't, dude. I don't know what's gotten into me today, man.
White people be like,
You've 1 year. Also, please drop your gang crocs.
That was a thing that we were looking into for a while. The thing is, though, that if I think it was like legitimately like a possibility, but we would have needed to sell like thousands. And unfortunately, I don't think I can sell thousands of Crocs. Barely 5, maybe. Fuck me, yeah. Nah, bro, you look like the Swedish flag. All right, get your jokes in. Get your jokes in right now so we don't have to deal with them later on. Keep going. IKEA looking ass. Very funny. Forehead reveal? For me, it's like a 3-head, man. That shit's so small. Call it a 2-head. Head look like SpongeBob. You look like Jay Kess. Minion Boy. Giving Ukraine. No head? No, radio head. I don't got a forehead. I got a radio head. So guys, I need your help. I need everybody in the chat to give me like $100 so I can fucking stop streaming forever. I think that would be pretty sweet. No. You guys are fucking crazy. Do you think Andrew Garfield hates Mondays? Do you think he loves lasagna? Do you think you will ever shut the fuck up? Omar, you are such a little shitter. You know what? Me and Prezzo, we were talking about you last night. We were like, that little fucking kid is such a little shitter. She's always shitting up the replies, shitting up the Twitch chat. It's quite hilarious. Would you rather look like Aksel or sound like Aksel? You cannot kill yourself. God damn. That's actually a really good one. That's a good one. Guys, stop tweeting pictures of me at me. Oh my god, 500 members in the Twitter community. I think you should be giving me money for Women's Month. It's almost over, and I didn't even notice it was Women's Month. Sorry, Queens. My bad. I was too busy celebrating the month of Actually, my birthday. If you guys could fucking move it to another month, I would be very grateful, because this month has been mine for like 23 years now. I'm not 24. Jason R cosplay. Okay, what is the lore behind that guy? I've been seeing that name a lot. I didn't really catch up on all the little backstory on that. You're a Pisces. What's with all this Pisces hate, man? I've been getting Pisces hate. Like, I've gotten Pisces hate like four times today, man. What's up with that? You're a pussy? Pisces men are good, thanks. Aries are awesome. No, just kidding. I say that about every fucking sign because I think it's funny. He dodges every game he matches into with women because of his respect for his wife. Oh, yeah. I also respect my wife by hating women. Green beanie. Oh, my God. Who? 5 gifted. 5 gifted coming through from Green Beanie. JHB got a sub. That guy's a fucking net worth of like 2.5 million. He called women in his chat sluts too. What the fuck? What the hell's wrong with this guy? Does Fortnite make you misogynistic? Is Stompa gonna become misogynistic? What's wrong with these Fortnite players? Taking accountability. I was avoiding certain online situations out of respect to my wife, Stephanie.
People be like,
when I was younger, I was not a good person to her, and I take accountability. So basically, he cheated on her. And I take accountability for my actions that led us to this place. I was trying to avoid potentially toxic situations, not wanting her to be put through drama. I will no longer be avoiding these online situations, and I'm sorry that my intentions were misconstrued by my actions. There are so many lies about me out there. Lies about Steph, who doesn't deserve this. There are people making false allegations off of out of context information. I wish nothing but peace and love for people and ask for a touch of understanding. I'm sorry. Listen, fellas, just play with girls, okay? You can share your toys with girls. It's okay. Okay? They won't break them. It's okay. It's okay, boys. Nah, they suck at Fortnite. Nah, low-key, though, all Kaylin Corey does is just fucking drive around in a car and just honk the horn. Like, that is literally all that she does. I think she's controlling him, and she made him write that and make it public. You know what I'm actually, like, taking away from this? Never get married if you're a streamer. I don't know a single good streamer marriage.
I got hit by a bus, bro.
Jason also called Tarik Valorant streamer an friend because he didn't defend his misogyny. He is almost 30 BTV.
He's almost 30, by the way. Modern discourse is quite a sight to behold. I can't wait for fucking Congress in like 20 years when they're like, this is an L bill. I will not vote for this. This is an L bill. Man, listen, guys. I'll play Fortnite with girls. I'll say it. I'll play Fortnite with girls. I'll play Fortnite with boys. I'll play Fortnite with non-binary people. I'll play Fortnite with anybody. I just want somebody to play Fortnite with me. Please. Will you play with Nick? No. Nick is like... No, I'm just kidding. I love playing with Nick. No, I don't know. I don't, like, it's really weird seeing, like, all the COD era kids that, like, didn't have to stop playing COD. Because most of the, like, COD era kids, they had to grow up and get a job. And then, they, like, kind of, like, I don't know, they had to integrate into society a little bit and actually talk to girls. But then there's all these, like, little other guys that, like, became streamers. So they never had to grow up. So now there are people like Jason R. that are just, like, have, like, a really weird understanding of how to talk to girls and how to handle being in the presence of another girl. So it's like a fucked up social experiment. I was a COD era kid and now I have a girlfriend. You know what? Nick is like the fucking Chance the Rapper of this industry, man. Always yapping on about that girlfriend. Can you cry on stream on board? No. I will never fucking cry on stream again. You could put a fucking gun to my head. I won't cry on stream again.
Hello, hello.
Every time I've cried on stream, I gotta look at like screenshots of myself crying. Bom, 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 bom. I want to listen to jazz. Jazz. Cool jazz. Cool jazz. I honestly don't really have any like purpose to be live today. I just was bored. So I'm just here. That's why I'm like not doing anything. My brain was like, I'm bored, and then I pressed go live, and that's the only reason I'm here. I never played COD. You should play Royale High on Roblox. Is there any good Roblox games anymore? Maybe I'm just getting... Maybe the fact that I'm 30 is stopping me from enjoying Roblox. I never played COD, and I think that's the other reason I have a significant other. Okay, a lot of people trying to brag in the chat. Humble bragging is very obvious. We get it. Awesome. Play Fortnite. I don't have, like, the energy for that. I don't really have the energy to, like, really exist. You know what I mean? Like, not in, like, a depressing way. More in just, like, I want to, like, crawl into, like, a little hole and, like, chill out for, like, a few hours. You know what I mean? I like my women like I like my COD Modern Warfare 2 kill streaks. Yeah, man, I'm 30. Millennial baby, man. 1992, man. That's the year. That's the year. Steph Pappas videos. You know what I've been watching today? This like bald British guy that like keeps flying planes across like the US, and then at one point he took like a Greyhound bus across the US, or he tried to. But then there was like a snowstorm and all the roads got closed down. And it was like really sad for him. But like it was really interesting seeing like the type of people that ride on a Greyhound bus, because it really seems like in the US like nobody really wants to take the bus. Like in the US, like taking the bus is like, it's like the ultimate punishment. Because there were like a bunch of people that were just like, so basically the bus was supposed to go from LA to New York City, and it was a 4-day trip on a Greyhound bus, and he went through all these states, and like every single state somebody got kicked off the bus. Like at one point like somebody smoked weed, and then another time like somebody like got into a fight with somebody else. It was kind of crazy. I used to take the bus a lot when I lived in the countryside. And it was I mean, like, because it was like the same bus every day, I would see the same people who would always take the same seat every single evening. Like there was this like old alcoholic dude who would just like sit in this one seat, and he would always just be drinking beer the entire fucking ride. The whole bus would be fucking smelling like beer because this guy was really trying to get it down the hatch. And then there were these like two besties, like these two like 50-year-old women who'd always sit together, and they would like chat about work. And there was this like really old lady who would sit in the front seat, and sometimes I would like kind of like peek over the seat, and I'd be like, I don't know if she's breathing. I would usually like sit in so it was like it wasn't like the biggest bus in the world. It was like a bus where like on one side it was just like one seat, you know what I mean? At like the row was just like one seat, and then the other side it was like a two-seater kind of row, you know? And I would usually take the one-seater row because I didn't have any friends on this bus. Or I did. There were these two girls that were like 3 years older than me, and I knew one of them for like quite a few years because we lived kind of close to each other. And like sometimes she would like pinch my elbow over and over again, and I don't know why she did that. She would just always like pinch my elbow, and it was really annoying. And she kind of like smelled like cigarettes, even though she was like 12 years old. She liked you? Yeah, she probably did. She used to like make up all sorts of stories. Like my ass was like 11 years old. And like I could like, at that point I was like pretty sure that she was just like a compulsive liar who just kept making up stories. Like she kept saying like how she had like all these different boyfriends, and like none of them sounded real at all. But now she's a mother. I'm not even joking. She's a mom now, and I think she's married. Like I ran into her Facebook a while back, and I think she has a child. So good for her. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know anything about it. But yeah. And I had quite a few bus drivers. A couple of them died. And it was always like, it was like a reoccurring theme in my life where it'd be like, oh, another bus driver just died. Because a lot of them were like 70 years old, and they would just like fucking croak. And then the bus would be late in the morning because they were dead. But then like a new guy would be like, oh yeah, sorry guys, the bus driver died. And then it would be like, oh, here we go again. One of them was actually really mean. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt like a sense of relief when he died, just because like my bus rides became better. Because he was like really strict about everything. Another guy, he was just like a chill dude. Nice guy. I think one of the cringiest moments I ever had on a bus was I was listening to Black Eyed Peas and I had my earbuds in, and you had to go up when you got on the bus, you had to like activate your card on this thing. I'm confessing a crime. What? my crime is that I fucking I didn't cry over a bus driver who was just relentlessly mean to me every single day. I'm sorry, okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit that you died. You were an asshole, okay? I feel no connection to you. You were just behind that wheel and you were really mean. Sorry, bro. But I was like activating the card and it would make this beep and I didn't think my card was activating, but it was, and I couldn't hear because I had Black Eyed Peas at 100% volume blasting in my ears, and everybody on the bus was like, why is this kid just keep trying to activate the card? Because the thing is, it would do like a beep if you had activated, and then if you try to keep reactivating it, it would go like beep beep, because it'd be like, no. And then the bus driver was looking at me and I was like, I don't know why it's not activating. Oh my god, man. Man, same shit happened to me in Brighton, man. I tried to ride a bus in Brighton, tried to get a fucking ticket with Apple Pay. The fucking bus driver was like 600 years old. Like seriously, like a fucking fossil. I don't know how he was allowed to drive anything. But like I was like trying to fucking activate it with Apple Pay, and he wasn't helping me. Like it wasn't working and he wasn't helping me. All he was doing was this. Like genuinely, he just kept doing this with his finger. And I was like, what are you trying? Hello? Like, you're not helping me. It's not working. And then some guy in the queue was like, what the fuck is taking so fucking long? And I was like, oh, whatever, man. I'll just fucking take an Uber. But then, guess what? My friend who was next in line, who had an actual bus pass, his shit didn't work either. The whole bus was fucked. And I got harassed by some fucking British piece of shit because of something that was not my fault. I fucking, you know what? I get the hatred of buses now, man. But I did have a really good bus driver as well, who was very sweet. But then at one point, I left like a flashing lollipop in his bus, and I, like, it was like this, like before I got on the bus, I would go to this candy store that would open. It was like a very predatory thing in the sense of like, they knew kids would be waiting for a bus and they would spend all their money at that store. So they would open up the store extra early to try to get all the money from the kids. So I would go in there and buy like a bunch of stupid ass candy. And one of them was like this like light up lollipop where you would suck on it and the light would start flashing. The problem with it was it tasted like shit. So I just kind of like left it in the middle of the bus seat. And then the same bus driver would drive us home. And when we got on the bus, it was like time to drive, but he just closed the doors and he stood up. And I was like, uh-oh. And he took the lollipop and he was like, whose lollipop is this? Who left this here? And he was like fucking yelling, trying to like figure out whose lollipop it was. And I didn't say a single thing. And I would always be the last guy on the bus. Like it was literally just me and the bus driver on the bus. And to make it seem like it wasn't me, I went up to him and was like, did you figure out who did it? And he didn't suspect me because like he just thought I was like a chill kid who wouldn't do that on his bus. But it was me. I was the one who left the lollipop there because it tasted like shit. And I didn't have anywhere else to put it. My bus driver was born on a leap year, so he was technically like 10 years old. I would love, I used to want to be a bus driver. There was a time where my dad worked at a like a bus garage, like in the middle of the night. When there's no buses driving around the city, they get put in like this kind of like parking area, and then the buses get washed and cleaned. And my dad was one of the people who would clean them. And sometimes he would take me with him. And I would just be like running around the buses. And then at one point, one of his coworkers, like, he let me sit on his lap and like control the wheel of a bus as he was driving it into the garage. And I almost fucking drove that shit into a wall. Keep in mind, I was like 5 years old. So should I have been in control of a wheel on a bus to begin with? No. We need more 5-year-old driving. I used to drive down like country roads when I was like 6 years old. It was like a tradition in our family how like the like once like a kid became like 5 or 6 years old, once we got to the country roads, you could like sit on the lap and control the wheel of the car. Didn't you say one time your bus broke down in front of your house? Yes. Okay. Craziest fucking night of my life, man. Okay, no. That would be pathetic. I was like 12 years old. If I peaked at that age, I should just fucking kill myself right now. Anyways, it was a crazy night because so it was like a crazy snowstorm, right? And the school bus, it would go through all these like different country roads, like through the middle of fucking forests and shit. And because there had been a snowstorm, nobody had fucking plowed any of the snow. So the bus is just driving, and then it got stuck. And all these fucking kids, there's like fucking 30, 40 kids on this bus. We're all just stuck on this bus in the middle of this forest. So we're just all in the back of the bus playing fucking Truth or Dare. Which was crazy, man. That Truth or Dare got crazy, man. Some hugs were given. Some kisses on the cheek were given, man. This one girl kissed me on the cheek, and she, like, got a crush on me, and it was fucking crazy. I didn't like her very much, though. So when she, like, kind of was in her, like, Stan era for me, I didn't really appreciate it. Because it kind of scared me. But eventually, like, all the other kids, they started to get picked up by their parents. My dad gave up with life when I was like 2 years old, so he never renewed his license. So my family lived in the middle of a forest, and we did not have a car, so nobody could ever pick me up wherever I was. Like, I always needed to like organize my own little transport home somehow. Sometimes I would walk. Like it would be like a bi-weekly thing where I would walk like 10 kilometers home through like a forest and shit. But like I didn't have anybody to pick me up from the snowstorm. So I was just there with the bus driver. It was just me and this fucking 55-year-old man. Actually, no, he was like closer to 70. He was pushing 70 probably. And we were just like chatting. He was really nice. Was he hot? Honestly, he had like fucking snow white hair, man. He was low-key sexy as hell. Like for 70, yeah, he had like a little like beer gut, and he was rocking that shit, man. Okay? Fucking beautiful silver white hair. And apparently he used to be a race car driver when he was young. But then, yeah, like I think like we got help, we got towed out, and he was like, well, I'm going to drive you home then. And then, so like, I'm going to open up paint for this because I need to illustrate this. I've illustrated this road before when I illustrated the man who was like cheating on his wife secretly in this village, but that was that story. So like, keep in mind that this is like the main road, right? This is the main road. Like that all the cars drive on, right? But on this main road, there would be like a little smaller road that would go away, and then it would this would be like, this was like a kilometer long, and every morning at like 6 a.m. I would wake up and walk this road to this place to get picked up by the bus. And because it was like this crazy snowstorm, he brought me here, and he was like, oh, is there any way I can like turn the bus around in your front lawn? And I was like, yeah, sure, there's room. Keep in mind, I was fucking lying. I just didn't want to walk this fucking road in the middle of this snowstorm because it was also like 7 p.m. and it was pitch black. Like completely fucking pitch black. We can't see the cursor. Well, okay, I lived here. I would get picked up here. Okay? I would get picked up here. I lived here. Why is the fucking cursor so small? This is annoying. Okay, I lived here. I would get picked up here. And I would walk this fucking road, okay? And then he was like, "Oh, can I turn the bus around in your fucking front yard?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can." Lying, obviously, because who the fuck has enough space for a fucking bus to turn around in their fucking front lawn? Crazy shit. So he fucking drives this huge bus down this small ass road, past a bunch of houses and shit, and then he pulls up to my house, and I rush to get off the bus. I'm like, thanks, dude. Why did you live in the air? Okay, dude, this is a map. Hello, have you ever heard of one? I didn't fucking live in the up house. I rushed to like get off the bus, and as soon as I'm about to step off, he was like, there's no fucking room to turn around. And I didn't say anything. I just ran indoors, and then his bus got fucking stuck in front of our house because there was too much snow. And then like he was there for like 30 minutes trying to get that shit out. And I was just like inside the house. You incel? What do you mean you incel? What do you mean you incel? Just because I don't want to fucking, just because I'm 11 years old and I don't want to fucking walk home in the pitch black in the snowstorm, I'm an incel? Come on, man. Give me a break. But yeah, he got very pissed off. But he got out. And he lived another day. So at the end of the day, I don't think what I did was that bad. Did I watch through the window? Yes. Yes, I did. I would peek. I wouldn't watch because I would be scared that he would somehow spot me, even though it was completely dark. He lived one more day. Well, he lived many more days. But he also lived one more day. You know what I mean? How many more? I don't have a specific number to give you. I would presume that because it's been like 10 years now, he might be dead. But you know, he did live for quite a long while after that incident. What was the vibe after that? I mean, you know what I mean? He was a chill guy. He realized, you know, it's a little kid. Like, I don't remember him bringing it up ever again. Was your dad like a witch at the time? No. My dad's witch arc is just him trying to like gaslight and manipulate people. That's just him trying to get attention, man. My dad is such a fucking attention whore. Like, that's literally all he lives for. Attention. Like, that's all he fucking wants in life is more attention. So when he realized like he wasn't getting attention, he just started telling people that he was sent by God onto earth, and it fucking worked. It genuinely worked. Like, people go to his little fucking forest house to get healed. Just because this like fucking guy said that he's a god. And people do it now. And because my dad is a very old man, okay? My dad is like pushing 70. He's a fucking old bag, okay? He is like he's lived a fucking long ass life. He's pushing P. Yeah, dude, I wish he was doing that because that sounds way more fucking productive. No, my dad would not be in anyone's fucking dream blunt rotation. That man is insane. I don't speak to him. Yeah, he knows, like, he used to be a bus driver for like a lot of really famous old Estonian bands. So he knows like every fucking old Estonian celebrity. And a bunch of them are fucking insane lunatics now. And he would just call them up and be like, hey man, I'm like a god now. So if any of you have like any diseases, come to my place and like I'll heal you up and shit. And they go there. There are legitimate like Estonian cultural figures that have gone to his house in like the last 2 years to get healed by him. It's fucking crazy. Like legitimately, one of these motherfuckers was at his house, and then like 2 weeks later, he was with the Estonian president. I'm not fucking kidding. That shit is crazy. So your dad is a famous witch? No, he's not famous. Thank God. If he was famous, I would fucking retire. I would literally erase any existence of mine. I would literally hide in a hole. He's just a fucking crazy motherfucker who has like a long ass phone book. You're a nepotism baby? Is your dad a crystal girl? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with all the shit that he's into. He has Estonian clout? No. He doesn't. He wishes he did. So that people could see like the insane conspiracy theories that he posts, but he's not he doesn't have any fucking clout. He'll post on Facebook and get like 2 likes. Shit's kind of cringe. He has 0 clout, bro. He's in his flop era. No, legit. There was a time where I was like afraid that he would start like trying to like leech clout off me. Like genuinely, I was like, I don't know, man, because there was a time where like we didn't speak for a really long time, and I was completely fine with it. It wasn't like a sore spot for me. I was like, I don't give a shit. Like I don't really care. And then I started blowing up, and then he would like start trying to make contact with me again. And he would start like getting really invested in all that shit. And at that time I was like, oh man, that motherfucker is about to try to get some clout off me. What time was he born? Dude, are you guys trying to get my dad's birth chart, dude? That motherfucker was born in like 1915, bro. You're gonna get the fucking devil symbol. Do you think he's watching the stream now? No, I don't think he knows that I stream. I talked about this on my last stream, but honestly, one of the reasons why I stopped streaming or making YouTube videos was just so that my fucking family would not find me anymore, and that they would leave me alone. Because that was something that I was really annoyed by. Because they like, also a thing is like, none of them are my fucking target audience, so none of them would get the jokes, and they would always just like leave with the weirdest takeaway from all of my jokes. Like every single person would always just like, they would ask me like some really fucking weird question about one of my jokes, and I'm like, dude, what are you fucking talking about? We need his kin list. His kin list is like the fucking Beatles and fucking ABBA, dude. And that's the reason why I can't fucking listen to that shit anymore. Fucking Bob Dylan and shit, dude. He's such a boomer. He kins John Lennon. No, he literally does, dude. Does he like Gogi? I hope not. Is this why you hate Mamma Mia? I don't hate Mamma Mia. My mom used to make me watch it all the time, and I didn't really care for it. My dad's Spotify plays just Lady Gaga and Skrillex. I feel like I'm learning a lot today. Even now that I'm telling you guys all these stories, I can't, like, I will never be able to even scratch the surface of it. Is he a conservative? I don't know what he is. He like keep in mind, my dad is not a good person. Like, he is not like a he's not like a Yas Slay, you know what I mean? But I don't know if he's a conservative. Like, I'm just adding that as a preface because I don't think he hates gay people. Like, I think he's like supportive of gay people because he used to be a hippie. He used to be like a huge hippie. But like, that doesn't mean that his beliefs are like aligned at all. They're all over the place, honestly. It's like a like, it's literally like an RNG. Like, if you ask him a question, it's like an RNG answer. There's no fucking calculations to it. He has a super long beard, very long beard, super long hair. It's like literally insane. Damn, this kind of sad. I'm not like, see, that's the thing is, I'm like down to talk about my dad, but like, I don't want people to feel sorry for me. You know what I mean? Because I don't really care about it. I've like had my time with it, and like, if I share these stories, I don't really want people to be like, oh, this is sad. This is so fucking sad. I feel so bad. Because I don't care. You know what I mean? I honestly think a lot of it is funny. A lot of it is like fucking hilarious. Was he a transphobe? I don't know if he knows if trans people exist. I'm gonna be honest with you. That motherfucker lives in a forest. He does not leave that forest. I don't know if he knows they exist. I feel like if you showed him like a non-binary person, his brain would explode. Just because he wouldn't like it would be like a new concept to him. He'd be like, what? And then, you know what? He would probably say that he's non-binary. Like, I'm not joking. He would probably say that he's non-binary at some point. Just to get attention. Like, I'm not kidding. What does he eat? Fucking meat and potatoes like every Estonian, dude. See, that's the thing about him is, one thing that I always appreciated about him, that motherfucker was a good-ass cook. With some things. He did not know how to cook meat because he's a fucking Estonian that grew up in the USSR. Those motherfuckers, they'll fucking boil meat, okay? They'll boil steaks. It's absolutely depraved what they will do to a piece of meat. But anything outside of that is pretty good. Pretty great. Like, he was a very good... he would do, like, little pastries. He would bake shit. Those are good. He's in his Wizards of Waverly Place era. Dude, okay, and here's the craziest thing. In my family, I am like one of the only people that is like, you guys do realize that he is not like, he doesn't have magical powers. I'm not kidding you, bro. I will fucking debate people over this where I'm like, dude, he is literally just like trying to get attention. And everybody's like, well, I don't know, man. Like, he fucking, he might be onto something here. And I'm like, why? How? Do you guys look alike? As I get older, yes. As I get older, we do start to look alike. I never noticed it until my cousin pointed it out one time. And then I was like, whoa, we really are starting to look alike. We never looked alike. Because he has like, motherfucker's 70 years old. He has pitch black hair. Like, pitch black hair, pitch black beard, full head of hair, by the way. My ass is fucking balding, and I'm not even old yet, man. My ass is fucking hair thinning shit. That motherfucker has full head of hair. That guy sucked the hair off my head with his magical powers and kept it on his, man. It's fucking bullshit. And you know what? I probably get his fucking genes too, so I don't get like the cool fucking like gray/white hair look. I'm gonna have a fucking ginger beard when I'm like 95, dude. It's because you don't believe in his powers. Well, that's the thing is, I don't believe in his powers. But he thinks that I am a descendant of God. Like, I directly am a descendant of God. He has like told this to multiple people that I am like I was put on this earth by God and I have a mission that I need to like undertake. And I'm like, dude, I just fucking like tweet out funny jokes. Descendant of God, and we still have to gift you subs? Literally, dude. Where's my fucking bag if I'm the descendant of God, man? But no, yeah, it's crazy. Like, there was like, so in my childhood, there was, does Hoover hate your dad? I don't know. You know, we've never talked about it. Hoover has never... I don't think he's even seen my dad, so I would be surprised if he fostered such strong hatred towards witches that he even hated my father. Yeah, there was a moment where, so there was that moment in my childhood where I didn't have electricity. We were like fucking dirt poor, fucking like living off of like secondhand everything. Like we would just like get like stuff from our family and stuff. And that was like our clothes, our fucking pots and pans, like everything basically. And also like stuff that we had before we completely entered our flop era. And then my dad had this like fucking crazy idea where he was like, okay, we're going to fucking sell this house and we're going to move into the middle of the forest. And keep in mind, that's the same fucking house that he's still living in right now. I lived there for like fucking 4 or 5 years and I'm in the middle of some fucking Estonian forest in like the most like fucking weird village full of like the fucking weirdest old people ever. And then we moved there and like I was living on a farm basically for like years. There were fucking sheeps, there were goats, there were chickens, there were like a bunch of fucking dogs. Like I grew up around these fucking animals. I used to like fucking like my daily responsibilities were to fucking take care of these, and I was like a little like shepherd. Like I would like fucking follow the fucking crowd of sheep around and shit. Do you live with your parents until 18 in Estonia? I think nowadays it's common for people to live with their parents longer if the opportunity affords them that. Did I milk a cow? No, I've never milked a cow because we didn't have a cow. I don't know if I said we had a cow. We never had a cow. But we had like neighbors that had cows, and sometimes I would go like pat him on the side and be like, "That's a good cow." I have milked a goat though, and I have milked a sheep. And I've nurtured like little baby lambs and shit. Sheep milk? No, it wasn't for drinking. It was for like the little like lambs and shit. Because sometimes what would happen is during the winter, like a sheep would give birth to a lamb, and it would be like way too weak to like stay with the mom in the cold like barn. So we would need to like take it indoors and like take care of it and shit. And then we would need to get like sheep milk and shit. Do you have social housing in Estonia? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that was like my little life for a while. We lived like next to like a bunch of crazy people. Like the people in like the house next to us were like if they were American, they would have been like literally the most stereotypical rednecks ever, because it was just like this big family. It was like this old lady, and she had like fucking 6 sons, and they were all in their like 30s to 40s, and they all still lived with her. And they all lived on the farm. Like none of them really had any sort of like life outside of that house. And all those people were fucking weird. Like they were like very like, wait, so how old are you? I'm 23 years old. But yeah, those neighbors were pretty crazy. There would be all sorts of disputes with them and shit. Sometimes I would just like go hang out at their house because I was bored, and like there were literally fucking barely any other kids around the village. That's just an average farm family. Yeah, but it's like it's kind of sad looking at that family, because those sons never really, like, as far as I know, one of them has killed themselves and the other ones still live on the farm. Like it's like a kind of like a sad situation where they're all stuck there. Like it isn't like a wholesome farm story. It's like one of those like stuck in like a small village type of situations, you know? And I think like partly it's because of their mom. Like I think their mom is like very controlling and like kind of keeps them there. It's very interesting. Way to kill the vibe, bro. Look, dude,
I'm talking about my fucking little shithole countryside that I grew up in, man. That whole shit is a vibe kill, okay? Like, that whole fucking place is a huge-ass vibe kill. If you had to spend, like, a fucking weekend there, it would be, there would be a whole ass... There would be no vibes, man. What's up, JHB team? Have I seen all the Zoe Kravitz shit? I saw it, and I don't give a fuck. I mean, that's the way it is in my area for farms, but they eventually go and start their own farms. Yeah, see, that's like farms that actually produce something. You know what I mean? A lot of, like, the farms in that village, they didn't actually produce shit. Like, they would have, like, goats, and they would have chickens, and they would have, like, little, like, farmyards. But they didn't fucking, like, they would eat that shit themselves. Or, like, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna lie, man, I had some of their eggs, worst fucking eggs of my life. I legitimately couldn't eat those eggs. They were so bad. What's the scariest thing you experienced there? There was like a so the property that we moved onto was really old. Like, that shit was like 200 years old, man. That was like, that had like a whole history. And there was one building on our property that had been fucking burned down like 60 years ago. But like the kind of like remains were still there. And like, I don't know how true this was, but like all the people around the village said that like somebody from like another farm had come over and like set it on fire because they had like some sort of beef with like the farm people. And then with that, of course, comes, you know, your childish imagination. And I used to think that shit was haunted as hell, man. I used to think there were fucking ghosts everywhere. And then there was also this like little weird I don't know what to call it in English. Hold on, I gotta get a translator up for this, because I'm actually kind of curious what it is in English. Oh, like a cellar. There was like a really weird cellar. And it was like really dark and moist down there. And if you went down there, you would find like a bunch of like canned like food from like the fucking 40s. And that was weird. And also like the people who owned the house prior, they just kind of sold us the house and they like left so much of the shit there. Like a bunker? No, it was just a cellar. It wasn't a bunker. Like it wouldn't have survived any sort of like apocalypse. It was just a cellar. But they left like a bunch of shit there, so I would always like dig through like these like garages and shit and like find all of these like random old like things that were left behind by like these random people that used to live here like 100 years ago. Also, I saw like an interesting question in chat. This is a weird question, but because your father thinks he is God, is Estonia a religious country? It's not. Estonia is actually one of the least religious countries, because the reason for that is through the ages, you know, Estonia went through so many different empires trying to rule it, and all of them would try to install their own religion, which meant that no religion would actually stick. And it's like, yeah, it's one of the least religious countries in the world. Most people are atheist, but, and there's a big but, instead of being into like traditional religion, a lot of Estonians, they're into like fucking natural remedies and like, you know, like witches and shit like that. Like to a like, I'm not gonna get into like a whole fucking TikTok witch debate. But what I've seen of it in Estonia, it's a very you know, it's not even in a spirituality sense. It's like an anti-vax. It's a very like it's in a very toxic way. It's a complete brain rot. Like for example, when I went to Morocco, like I don't know how long. I think this was like 5 or 6 years ago. my mom and I literally like spent all our fucking money to go to Morocco just because like we were like we really want to go somewhere, because this group was organizing like a trip. Like one of my mom's friends knew this girl, or this woman I should say. She's like 45 years old, and she is one of like the biggest like at the time she was one of the biggest like witches and psychics in Estonia. And on that trip, I literally witnessed her laugh about how easy it is to get money from people, and how all she has to do is go back to Estonia for 2 weeks and do like a little seminar where she just like reads off a bunch of shit, and then people like pay her a shit ton of money, and then she travels for like months at a time. And that like sums up the whole fucking Estonian scene. It's just like there's no like genuine beliefs behind any of the fucking witches. It's just a bunch of people trying to make money. And it's a lot of people buying into it. Like my own grandmother will go to like a witch session, and that bitch will fucking charge her like 50 euros. And like, I had like a fucking like, when I was like 15 or 16, I had really bad acne. Like I was getting acne like really bad for like a year or two. I didn't mind it at all. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't give a shit. My grandmother was like, that is some fucking sus shit, man. You're being cursed. So then she went to like a witch, and the witch gave her like some wax, and my grandmother made me put it on my face like every day, and it made my skin so much worse because this stupid fucking witch was like, you need to put on this fucking cure serum and it's gonna fix his acne. And I was just like, what the fuck, man? It was the most disgusting consistency. It was just fucking gross. That's the amount of like brain rot that like Estonians have. It's like, it's so weird. It kind of shows that if there wasn't religion, if we lived in a completely religionless society, people are always looking for something, you know, something to kind of like either find a purpose or, you know, something to kind of like reason. You know, they're looking for a reason for everything. I don't know. I've never been like very. I've not been very religious at all. In fact, like I went to when I went to like a small countryside school, there was one Mormon kid. Literally, he was the only fucking. I think he was Mormon. Either like Mormon or Jehovah's Witness or some shit. One of those. And he was there. And what the fuck are Mormons doing in Estonia? I think it was a Mormon. And at the time, everybody was even like, that's like it was a really weird church. Like their whole family had their own church. And it was like a very unique and like small church. And there wasn't like a big following. Like it was pretty much like, just their family. I don't know if it was Mormon though. I think it was. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that kid got fucking bullied to shit because everybody was just like, what the fuck? A fucking religious kid? And they just were like, oh, that's fucking weird. And then they were just like, he would walk down the halls and everybody would be like, hey, what's up, Jesus? And like, that's how like rare religion was in Estonia. And I honestly, at the time, I felt kind of bad about it because I was like, I don't really care that he's religious. But then this is like, I think I've told this story before. I tried to become friends with him, and he was actually really annoying. So then that was like the only fight I've ever gotten into was with him because he was like a really annoying person. And then I took a punch at him, and it really hurt my fist. Soy? Yeah, it was pretty soy. Oh, and keep in mind, it was in front of my crush too, man. It was fucking embarrassing. I was like kind of like the Chris Rock in that situation where I just got like slapped in front of like a bunch of really hot people. But instead of getting slapped, I like hurt my own fist, which is kind of even more embarrassing. Mormons are nice if you're not a gay person. I mean, just look at Shay Carl's family, man. Last night, I'm not gonna lie, me, President Chiblee, we did like a little bit of a deep dive. I have like so many pictures of Shay Carl with celebrities now. He has met so many fucking celebrities. Like, I'm gonna show you the craziest one right now. When I saw this one, I fucking died.
Look at this shit. No, yeah, it literally was like 120 pics. I feel like he eats people. He made that same face in every picture with every celebrity. And then we found this like fucking weird Shay Carl fact account, and literally half the facts were about how like they're not getting followers anymore. Like, look at this one. Shay is losing more followers than he is gaining on Instagram. Dude, I swear to God, if any of you ever make any of these about me, I would die. I would genuinely die. Like, it would send me into a fucking depression. It was fucking crazy. What is that supposed to mean? It means he's losing followers, basically. The one Prezzo posted? I know Prezzo was like putting a shit ton of them on his story. I grew up watching Shay Carl, man. I seriously grew up watching that whole fucking family. I used to think they were so cool. I was genuinely like, oh, dude, man, like I really want him to like adopt me, man. Because I was like, their family is so fucking cool. But that you know didn't end up happening ever. Clearly, luckily. Keep in mind, this motherfucker has 2,200 Instagram posts. I went through every single one. I literally went through every single one of his fucking Instagram posts, and there's some fucking gold in there, dude. Are you okay? No, not really. I just get like really infatuated with random people. And you know what? It was worth it because sometimes you would get a really iconic picture. It's the same fucking face. Every time, dude. Every time it was the same face. Oh, dude, you guys are not ready for this one. You are not ready for this one, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm telling you, dude, he's met everybody. Oh my god, this was a really good joke I made. You know, like this. So I saw this picture of Shay Carl, where it's like, it's that guy that like dated like fucking 700 different alleys, and then it's like boyfriend versus girlfriend. And then I was like, you know what this picture reminds me of? It literally has the same fucking vibe, dude. The fucking Chris Stuckman picture. Oh my god. I think about that picture so often. I literally like that whole moment exists in my brain on a loop 24/7 of him just like bringing that out in his Get Out review. Oh my god, dude, this one looks unreal. Like this one genuinely looks photoshopped, but it's real. Oh my god. Back just in time. Also, this is crazy, dude. I don't like. I literally, I told Prezzo and Chipley, I was like, I don't know if he had a fucking stroke in 2012 because he would literally make this face in every single picture, including his ID. He had this face in his ID, dude. How did you find this? By scrolling through all of his Instagram posts. Oh my god. Look at the fucking slay factor of this fucking image right now. The absolute fucking slay factor. Absolutely crazy. I wonder what they talked about. No, literally getting to like 2012 in
white people be like,
in the post was fucking crazy. Cause then like all the Instagram filters would pop out and shit. Hey Seuss, thank you for the prime. I get thank you for the 14 months. Soggy Teeth, 6 months. M Gray, thank you for 3 months. Lucy, thank you for the 1 year. H Walbit, $3. And then like I think it was after I forgot. Oh my god, I think it was after this one that I was like, oh my god, I gotta find every picture of him with a celebrity, because this one is like, why? How does this even exist? He has literally met everyone, dude. Him and Sean Kingston. Oh my god. His teeth are setting me. Yeah, that's crazy. He has like those like, there are so many Americans where I'm so scared by their teeth. Like their teeth are just way too perfect. He's from Utah? No, he's from Idaho. Is anybody in chat from Idaho? Did you see he met Taylor Swift too? Wait. No way. Hold on. Where's the pic? Does anybody have the pic? Do you have all these in a folder? No, I pinned them all in our Discord group chat. Taylor erased it from the internet. His shit ass interview with Ariana Grande. Yeah, he has like an interview with Ariana Grande, and the audio is so bad. And look, he foreshadowed the future. That is like one of like Shay Carl's kids, and he took this of them. He predicted the future. I could have tweeted that out yesterday and been like, oh, so cool, Zoe and Alfie like dressed up as their 2012 selves, and everybody would have been like, really? And then, you know what he found out that he was doing yesterday? He was hanging out with Logan Paul. Dude, that's a cardboard cutout. Wait, Taylor Swift liked the picture? What the hell? For a second, I was like, did you think that was real?
white people be like,
Shay Carl's in his mop robot era. Taryn, thank you for 17 months. Look at this. He went to a Taylor concert. Oh my god. Dude, this is literally what y'all be looking like on Twitter, man. Didn't he cheat on his wife? Yeah, he did. We've been through that rodeo. Yeah, here's the fucking... This isn't even the interview where the audio is really bad. Hold on. Look at this.
We're here with the one and only Ariana Grande. What's going on?
Not much. How about you?
You're a major celebrity in my house. I have 5 kids,
Oh, wow.
and
You have 5 kids?
I have 5
How old are
children.
you?
I'm so young and handsome, right? I know what you're thinking. You're like,
I'm
how
so
does that
young
guy have
and
5 kids? Well, you're on my TV all the time.
Oh, God.
All the time. Yeah, my daughter, actually, I'm in big trouble because before I left this morning, she had this little notebook. She's like, Dad, if you see Ariana, have her sign right
Oh,
here
we'll
and
find
say,
it now.
to Avia. Yeah, I gotta find something. Because, like, on the way here, I'm like, oh.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he said the fucking channel name in front of her? Chris Pratt is gonna turn into him, I fear. I feel like he already has. I feel like he already has reached this Shay Carl form. Listen, man, I'm not a weirdo, but maybe we did go through Shay Carl's Instagram for 3 hours yesterday. Maybe after being live for 11 hours, I called Prezzo, and then we just went through his Instagram for 3 hours. Me, Chibli, Prezzo, man. We were digging through that shit. It happens, man. Yeah, it happens. But yeah, he was fucking hanging out with Logan Paul yesterday. It's like the fucking 2 forces of evil coming together. Look, he met Brad Pitt as well. How old is he? Shay Carl is 15. Oh yeah, and then we found this like page. This like page that is like translating Shay Carl quotes into Mandarin. You're going to die someday, or maybe I just have to say you're going to die, and that seems gruesome, but having a healthy understanding. And then they translate it. The internet is beautiful, man. What the fuck? What is that? What did you just send? What the hell am I? What am I reading at? Wait, is that on his Tumblr? Wait a minute. What is your opinion on pornography? Don't watch it. It's dangerous. Dude, Shay Carl is literally the same guy who was
Aksually.
he was
Hello?
cheating on his wife with a cam girl, and in the texts he told the cam girl to find like a good Mormon guy. It's fucking crazy, man. Motherfucker was trying to convert her to Mormonism. Oh my god, yes, the Tobuscus one. That's classic. Mormon is so specific. Well, he's Mormon. His whole family's Mormon. He that's his whole thing. That's why like
I got hit by a
their whole
bus,
family
bro.
is still together.
Pepo, hey, hope you're doing good today.
Hello, Magda Roska. $3. Hope you're doing good. Bladder infection, 100 bits. Congratulations on your pregnancy. I don't think you have the correct information. I wonder what Tobuscus is doing. I don't know. Probably like staring at a wall, fucking being like, oh, fucking liberals. Urgh. Dogs out on the Shea Crawl Tumblr. Dude, you should see the Instagram, man. That shit is a dog fest. Ruff, ruff. Tobuscus' vlogs these days are insane. He just rambles about conservative shit. Wait, he still vlogs?
Hello once again.
The great continent of Texas. What if racism got canceled? Great vlog title, Tobuscus. Oh, dude, I would love to watch the one that's called Biden Wins. I would love to see his take on Biden wins.
There. Just in the corner. Just in the corner of my video. What did I have? Oh my goodness, is this coffee? Oh my goodness. Let's see how long I can not look at the road. I'm just kidding, I would never do that. I did.
You know what energy he has? Axel Weber energy.
There's nobody else around me.
You? No.
Happiest day ever.
Also, my fucking left ear loves this,
It
man.
looks like on the news. I haven't seen people this happy celebrating in the street since President Al Gore was elected in 2000.
Okay,
And
Riddler.
what's funny
True.
about that is, just making a joke, they thought, so the media basically elected Al Gore, but then the people stole it from him and gave it to friggin' George Bush. Honestly, I really don't care enough about politics. I know that happened, and the media was like, yeah, Gore. And so, you know.
What's with all these white guys doing this thing where like it's like a very good conservative tactic where they'll be like, I don't really care about politics, and then they start going on like a conservative tangent, and then as soon as you're like, bro, this is like really racist and weird, they're like, oh no, I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to hear it.
They said Gore won, and then they did some kind of 30 days. They said he was president for 30 days. 30 days a night, Gore walked through the desert alone, being like, I am the champion. And everyone's like, yeah.
This is performance art.
There's just nobody there. I'm just kidding. Biden is doing, first of all, can I just say,
Is this
I'm
a Tesla?
very excited. If Biden gets elected president, which it looks like he will, I'm excited because we are never gonna hear another, have another day where the media's like, oh, our evil president is so evil. Oh, hatred. You know, maybe we will for a little bit until we round up all them Trump supporters and get them sent off to reconciliation camps. Oh my goodness, I'm excited for that. But yeah, but really, you know, it is a funny thing. Because I don't know anything about politics. I don't really know that much about it. I just know a couple things.
Dude, why are you talking about it then? This is the second time you said that, but you're still talking.
My people who are my friends who pay close attention to politics talk to me about who happen to be Jewish. And I'm like, well, you guys seem to have a pretty good eye for this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I've heard enough. This guy is crazy, dude. Holy shit. Oh, this top comment is epic, dude. I feel like Toby bought a Tesla just so he could vlog on autopilot. Bless your face, Toby. He's literally not real. No, he isn't. Oh my god, man. This is how I'm trying to be. I cannot tell you one thing I retained from that tangent. Al Gore was president for 30 days. That's all. That's the only thing I've retained from that. Dude, Al Gore is like such a fucking crazy name. Like Al Gore. His real name is Albert Arnold Gore. Oh, that's kind of like silly. Al Gore though, that name goes hard. Al Gore Corfor. Al Gore Corfor. Have I played that Core 4 matching game? Like the 2048? I've seen people post screenshots about that, and every single one, literally everyone is represented except for me. I still haven't seen a single picture of myself. And I'm like starting to be like, am I in this? I'm in it as Bus? Okay. 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 Homie. Dude, my YouTube recommended is fucking crazy, man. Am I the only one that like never watched like any of the Smosh songs? Like I watched their videos, but I never really like listened to any of their music. They're not bad, but I just never listened to them. I'll be honest, I'm still recovering from Sims yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was fucking goated stream, man. Yeah, Dixon Cider goes hard, but I never heard that until I met Weston and Kalen. Never heard it. Never heard it. No. Ben? Ben? No. No. Ben? Ben? No. Who were your guys' favorite YouTubers growing up? Tobuscus. Oof. Joey Graceffa. LD Shadow Lady. Tobuscus, PewDiePie, iJustine, Genix Pen. Vanos, Uberhaxer Nova. Bethany Moda. I used to have a crush on Bethany Moda. I was like, oh my god, Queen. Boyfriend versus girlfriend. I was a fine bros Andy. I really liked Pro Syndicate. I watched some of like I watched Pro Syndicate's DayZ Let's Play, and I watched his Reign of Kings Let's Play. And then I met him, and he was like a really like intense guy. It's kind of crazy. I had a Jenna Marbles follow on Twitter. Damn, and you lost that shit. I've met him. It was weird. When I met him, he was like, I don't know, like I feel like he was like coked up or some shit. I don't know, man. Like he was like so energized. It was crazy, man. Like he was like I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, man, like I loved your Reign of King." We were in a casino, like it was an after party for like an event, and we were in a casino and like we were in the same group. So I just went up to him. I was like, "Hey, man, I used to watch your Reign of Kings Let's Play," and then he went on this like fucking like 4-minute rant where he was like, "I fucking loved that series, you know, I fucking loved it. But Mr. Moon didn't want to continue it, and I got really fucking pissed off because I really loved Reign of Kings. I really fucking had a lot of fun with that." And I was like, and I was really drunk, and I literally zoned out like 15 seconds in, and the whole time I was like, yeah, yeah, that's crazy, yeah. And then I was like, but the whole time I was also like, this is like weird. He's like, Tom Syndicate is fucking ranting at me right now. Like... That's fucking really weird. He like will not break eye contact with me, and he's ranting at me. Like, and I think that was my first trip as like a YouTuber. So it was like a very weird moment for me. Wasn't he one of the scammers? Yeah, I think so. And then after that, he like for no reason called me out in front of the group. Like I had water and then I had a drink, and then he pointed at me for no reason. He was like, "This guy is fucking crazy. He's got 2 drinks. This guy's going off the rails. Watch out, everybody." And I was like, and everybody was looking at me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then I was not gambling at all that night in the casino. I was just kind of like walking around looking at stuff. And then he was at a blackjack table, and then another guy that was with us was just sitting in the seat next to him, and it was, keep in mind, it was like a pretty empty blackjack table. Like he wasn't like taking up a seat from somebody who wanted to play, the guy that was sitting next to Tom. And then Tom just turned to him and was like, "If you're not gonna play, fuck off." And then the guy just like a little sad puppy was like, "Oh," and then he walked away, like really sad. And I was like, "What the hell did I just witness?" And then I kind of stopped being around him too, because I was like, I'm scared of him. I don't want him to yell at me. I'm like really drunk. If he yells at me, I'm gonna spiral. I loved Yogscast, man. I loved Yogscast. I was like obsessed with like their like survival island let's play on Minecraft. That shit was crazy. I loved Sips. I watched like fucking Shin, which, you know, now that hasn't aged well. Just one of the many childhood YouTubers that has not aged well. But I also watched, In the Littlewood. I was like really deep in the Yogscast fandom, where there were like a bunch of 11-year-old kids like being like, Lewis. So like there was Hannah, who was like Lewis's wife, and then there was like a weird theory going around the Yogscast fandom of like all 11-year-olds where they were like, Hannah cheated on Lewis with Simon. There was like no basis to this. Like they were all hanging out. It was just fine. There was no like tension between them. But all these like little kids were there like, Hannah cheated on Lewis with Simon. And then I used to be like, I can't believe Hannah did that to Lewis. Lewis used to follow me on Twitter. He broke the moot. Yeah, I would break a moot with an actually viewer too. My parents loved this travel vlogger, and when we went to New York, they met him, and it was so wholesome but also awkward. What travel vlogger? Like a Mexican one? Okay. What celebrities have you guys met? I'm curious. Onision? Listen, guys, I'll admit,
I'm a Banana went hard, okay? Maybe I gave I'm a Banana a couple little spins when I was a kid, all right? I wasn't big on them other than that. I met Superwoman, Colleen Ballinger. Only Latvian YouTubers. I met this really famous Indian cricket player. That's like a fucking crazy level of celebrity too, because like cricket is really big in India, right? I met Hank Green. Olivia Rodrigo. He just came into my work one day. Nice. Have any of you guys had like a really negative experience with a celebrity? I want the tea, man. I want the tea. Not yet. Yeah, guys, when you come to an actually meetup, you'll have a really negative experience with celebrity because Hoover is an asshole, notoriously. I think one of the YouTubers I met pointed and laughed at me to her friends. Damn. I've worked with a lot of Estonian musicians, but they're not famous. Estonian celebrities are kind of weird because like they're such like regular Andes. Like they're not even millionaire Andes, man. My dad met Jim Carrey in a taxi while he was on his way to an audition, and he did that butt talking bit he does. I met one of the actresses from Lost, and she told me I shouldn't be watching a show because I was too young. Which one? Lost is like one of my favorite shows of all time. Bridget Mendler was really mean to me. Is that real? No, I lied. Oh, what the fuck, man? You guys need help. Henry Winkler walked up to me and said, "Me and my mom look like siblings." What? My friend met Rudy Giuliani when she was a baby in an elevator, and he said that she was a cute baby. I'm proud to say that I don't think anybody that I've met, a viewer, would ever say, "Yeah, I met Action, he was a dick," unless they're lying. But you know what? I'm a very nice guy to everybody who approaches. Lil Huddy follows me on TikTok, and I think it was a mistake, but I'm too scared to post on there because he might see it. I ran into Jeff Goldblum while he was filming a show, and he asked me if I knew a song,
White
and I
people be
lied
like-
and said yes, so he started singing and dancing
aksually
with
and
me.
he is adik.
Dude, you got the fucking Reddit copy pasta out. That's how you know it's epic. I met Action, he's a dick. That's not true. I know you, Sushi J May. Okay, I remember you. You tried to fucking pickpocket me when we met. You asked for a picture, and while we were taking the picture, you tried to pickpocket me.
So of course I'm going to be fucking rude to you. My friend met Weston when he went on tour. Dude, those Weston tour pictures with fans are fucking hilarious, man. I met Rob Lowe out at the Outsiders house. I hung out with Larray and a huge group of people for like 2 hours at the end of Playlist in 2020. Holy shit. How did you end up in that group? You know what the funny thing about like VidCon is? Or like any sort of convention? Your group just keeps getting bigger for some reason. Like at the end of the night, you look at your group and like you'll be like, where the fuck did half of these people come from? Who even are they? Like I don't even know any of these people. And they're just like all in your group and they're like mingling with the group and you're like, where the fuck did like they're not even like creators, they've just like spawned in. They're little like AI side missions. My aunt met Ferris Bueller, main actor, and she didn't notice and asked him to take a picture of her. I hung out with Fitz and Anything for Views at least 5 times because I'm friends with Anything for Views. Does that count? Hey, dude, me too, kind of. He like gives me subs sometimes when I wear a cool shirt, and he brought me a burrito. And he hires my friend Prezzo. He pays his wages. My friend met Paul Rudd and said he was short. Oh, come on, man. Low blow. People were going to say they met me and they're like, he's bald. I met Tubbo. Why is that like the least believable one? Like some of you motherfuckers have been like lying out of your fucking mouth, like saying like the weirdest fucking names, but like that's the one where I'm like, I don't believe it. Apparently Prezzo's really lame, annoying, and untalented, but that's just what Chad said one time. I think he seems cool though. I'll be sure to relay that to Prezzo. I met the Da Vinci twins. Dude, I want to meet them so bad. Low-key, I met Selena Gomez at Build-A-Bear. This ain't Build-A-Dude. Oh. Have any of you met me? No. Yeah, I think like every person I've met like enters like a black hole and they don't exist anymore. Yes, at Tesco. Is that real? I saw you, but it didn't say hi. Bruh. Dude, you guys gotta say hi, man. When you see me, you gotta say hi. You should do a meetup in Idaho? No. If I saw you, I would run away. I wish, but you'd scare me a bit. I'm a very jolly fellow, guys. No, see, that's the thing is, I would love to run into like some chatter like Omar where like their chat logs are just them like relentlessly talking shit. Like I'd love to see how that translates to real life. How would you know it's them? Listen, man, Omar would probably fucking introduce himself and say, hey, it's me. And then I would pretend to not remember him to humble him. Ben Waste appears out of nowhere IRL. What do you do? I wouldn't recognize him. Like, I don't know what Ben Waste looks like. I would bring a jar of mayo if I met you. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie. There have been times where people have come up to me and like introduce them by their Twitch name, and I lie about knowing them. That's evil. Dude, how's that evil? I don't want to be the fucking asshole that's like, no, I don't fucking remember you. You would lie about knowing me, I know it. If you said your username, I've seen your username around a bunch. I would be like, I recognize the name. Have you seen me in chat before? Yes. Of course, Tayfik. Classic viewer. You wouldn't recognize me because you don't even know how to read mine. No, yes, James. I have no idea who you are. I've never seen you before. You always read my name as Caitlin? Wait, it's not Caitlin? Oh my god, it's Kaylin. I lurk and sometimes chat. Shout out to the lurkers. Come on out here, lurkers.
White people be like,
Turki.
Would lie to my face about knowing my username. Lele hi hi. Yeah, probably. I never speak because I always watch on mobile. I'm too scared to chat. Don't be. Do you guys ever wonder if people you know are in the chat? That's scary. I never chat. I wish, Nick. I'm kidding. Someone from my old high school is banned in this chat. Bruh. Imagine getting banned on the school Wi-Fi. Whole school banned from watching Actually. I told my brother to watch you months ago and now it haunts me. Sometimes I walk around in public and wonder if I'm around an Actually chatter. Probably not because you're in public.
My best friend is a Dream SMP Andy, so she wouldn't watch you. Yeah, I think all the Dream SMP Andys have stopped watching me. This girl follows you, I'm pretty sure, and I've talked shit about her in chat. Oop. Oop. I remember when I went to my ex-boyfriend's house for the first time and I put one of your YouTube videos on. It was so awkward, he didn't laugh. Well, he's your ex-boyfriend for a good reason then. Yeah, he was ugly as fuck. And he didn't like Actually. My BFF is an aksel stan. Awesome. My mom thinks you're cool. I've shown her your streams before and stuff. Sometimes people are like, oh man, my family thinks you are insane. Too dark? Mm-mm. It's perfect. It's perfect. I've tried to get my friends to watch you, but they don't care, so I just send them funny stuff you do. Thanks for the advertisement, guys. I showed my boyfriend a clip of you once and he laughed. People don't like their kids watching random grown males chat with them. Bruh. Yup. The sun is up. Well, then I had your stream on, and my mom said she liked your laugh so much, and she for real started watching with me. That is scary, man. That is scary, because then I could get a little crazy on stream. My friend is convinced you're Weston and Weston is you. I wish, man. That would be crazy if me and Weston switched lives for like a week. Did my lights go out? Yeah. The power went out, man. Do you think Weston would lose it? Yes. If Weston had to even spend a day living here in Estonia, he would fucking lose his shit, man. If he had to fucking spend a day in my fucking depression cave of an apartment, he would become more mentally ill than I've ever been in my life. No coffee shops? Dude, what do you think this country is? We have coffee shops. Can you turn the lights back off? Sorry.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Aksel Champ.
You ever think about how the Manca S looks away from the stream? And so does the Megalol. And so does literally every emote, I just realized. People happy. People happy. Woo! People happy. People happy. Oh, 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 oh. But if you close your eyes. Do I like Sean Kingston? Oh, 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 oh. But if you close your eyes. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? I would live in your mama's house. When you go to visit America, visit Seattle. More like ZZZ adult. Just kidding. I'm just messing. I would love to visit Seattle. Can you pick my nail color for me? It's for my birthday and going to LA. Poop brown, dude. Nah, just messing. Just messing. Stream ends. Green. Who would I rather date, Markiplier or the Fine Bros? That's a pretty easy. That's a pretty easy one. I mean, honestly, I'd rather neither. To be honest with you. But if I had to, Mark. How about you visit a small town for our small town folk? How far away is Carlsbad, Texas from Austin? Ooh, pretty far. Actually, closer than Dallas, and I'm going to Dallas. We need to go to Carlsbad, California. Let's do it, dude. Bussy meetup, please. Some assholes already went there and fucking took all the clout. What is it in Idaho? Bussy, Idaho? Or Iowa. Bussy, Iowa. They took all the clout. Yeah, because they suck. They're little dicks. When you come to Texas, visit Houston. It's awesome. I live in the little armpit of California. What does that mean? Guys, what is the worst place in America? Your mom's house? My mom doesn't live in America. Stop saying Ohio, guys. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Ah. Alabama. Isn't Haley Sharp from Alabama? Or like Mississippi?
You know what? The next streamer state is Mississippi, baby. Yeah. Me and Hoover, we're gonna be living it up large in Mississippi, baby. We're gonna be Mississippi babies. Oregon is good. We have voodoo and trees and weed. Wow. I've been to Montgomery. Montgomery. Where is Montgomery? Ooh, Mississippi. Aw. Alabama. Oh. It gave me Montgomery County. Montgomery County. Why do I sound like Tom Holland speaking American right now? I want to go to Montgomery County, Dr. Stark. Do not come to the penis NW. Not worth it. Escape, get out, get out. Come to Australia. We have nothing. Oh, oh, oh. Australian, more like, oh, oh. Australia. Would I do a gay little meetup in Texas? Are gay little meetups allowed in Texas? Is it allowed to be gay in Texas? No, 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 no. A light switch. 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 Wisconsin. What the fuck is in Wisconsin? No offense. Wisconsin. Cheese and bear. Cheese and bear. In your riddle era? No, no, no. No, 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 no. Mr. Batman, I need your pussy. You're losing your mind live on Twitch? Don't look at me. You sound like my inner thought. If I was the inner thought of an actually chatter, I'd be like, I'm not gay. No. No. I can't be gay. No. I'm not gay. I'm just a method actor. Stone Inner Thoughts. Stone Inner Thoughts are like, I wonder when the new Amiibo's coming out. I should go live in about 25 minutes. No, 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 no. Paul Dano should have done this. No, 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 no. Is he gay? Yes, the Riddler is actually bi-curious. He's figuring it out still. If you're not push sexuality onto him, that'd be freaking great. I went on a date with a League of Legends streamer once. Do not recommend. Tell us about this. I'm curious. No, 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 no. I'm on mobile. I'm going to cry. Mobile. Stop it, boy. See, but when I make sounds like that, my mom says I need an exorcism. You just need 2 hours of a Stompa stream to relax. So. I want Stompa's penis. Guys, who the hell just YouTube pooped me to say that, man? I do not want that. That's fucking gross. All right, can you guys stop YouTube pooping me? I'm trying to fucking live stream. My boyfriend. Whoa. 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 No! God, I hate his fucking knees. What's wrong with this? Huh? What's wrong with this? This is a good ass knee, man. This right here, this bad boy, it's worn me through dumb and dirty. Give me $500? No. Ben. No. Ben. Yes.
Ben. No, I'm not gay. No, Batman, no. I'm not gay. I'm not. It was one time. Montgomery, Alabama. Bring the action.
Everybody in the club, all eyes on us.
Ew.
All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
Ew.
White people be like,
Bought a guitar yesterday, my fingers have blisters now.
I'm normal.
white people be like,
Ben. Bran, 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 Bran. Bran. No. Yes. No. Bran, Bran. No, no. Kill them all.